So
welcome to the Chris Fresh and Chris Piss podcast. I am Fresh.
I am Chrissy Pissy. Poo.
Chrissy Pissy Poo Poo is here.
I am.
So Chris, how was your trip back to Florida for your birthday? How'd that all go?
Dude. My birthday was fine, but really?
How old are you now?
33.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Scottie Pippen.
Hey,
shout out.
No, but for real. On the way back home here, because this is my home. Cleveland, Ohio is my home. Shaker Heights.
It's your home?
Yeah.
Dang.
Shout out Shaker Heights. Love you guys. And on my way up here, it's so angry what happened. It's so angry what happened.
You were angry?
Yeah, I am very angry.
You should be.
Yeah.
Tell us the
on the way up,
a flight.
A flight attendant, because my mom got me an exit row.
Yeah.
They really thought I was a terrorist and I was gonna blow up the airplane.
Who thought this?
The flight attendant.
She told you to your face you look like a guy from like Jihad?
No, she said. Yeah, they just said she said to me that he's a terrorist, and like they made me have my hands like this, and I was sleeping like this. That's all I could do, because if I moved over here, they were like, "Oh my God, like what is he gonna do?" And then, finally, someone started recording her, and she's like, "Oh, I'm glad that I met you, and you know whatnot." And she became like, "Oh, put that away," and all that. And then she got to the back of my seat and started kicking it or punching it.
The stewardess did this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She was the only one back there.
What airline?
Frontier.
So, yeah, boycott Frontier, anybody.
Yeah. And then on the way back, when we got on the tarmac, the pilot said, "I'd like to welcome you all to Cleveland, Ohio, and I hope you had a great flight." And I would like to thank all of you for traveling with Spirit Airlines. What do you mean, Spirit Airlines? You guys are called Frontier. You're not even the same company. Don't try that.
He doesn't know what airline he flies for?
No, he doesn't. He said Spirit on a rib on me. Because people started like, "Oh, he's Vegeta. Oh, he's psychic. Oh, he's this." I'm like...
They said you're Vegeta?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that. That's cap.
No, I wish it was.
Who said that? A Karen? They don't watch Dragon Ball, do you?
No, not Karen. The other passengers? Like, they're like...
They called you Vegeta.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, he's looking like he's Vegeta." And I'm just sleeping and stuff. And what happened next? What was it?
So Homeland Security wasn't they weren't called in.
Oh,
for being a terrorist.
No, but on my at Tampa, before I got on an airline. Because, and I will say, they had to do it. I have no problem with it, because I did have a THC Delta pen cartridge with me, because I forgot it.
They confiscated it?
No, I went to them and I said, "I don't want to fly with this. I don't play that game where I bring anything that resembles." And they literally said that they made... I mean, I came up to them and they had people stay away from me and stuff. They're like, "You can't go around here. Like, this is a secured area." Like, really? Like, I do something that good when normal people would just bring it on the flight with them, and I bring it to you and I say, "Take this from me," and you treat me like a damn terrorist? I'm sorry. The next time I go on a plane, I'm not gonna do that. I know what you're going to say, then you shouldn't bring that at all. Well, what happens if you forget that you have a few things in your pocket? I know this happens to other people. I know when it will. Past, present, and future.
And future.
Come on. You tell me I'm a terrorist when I come up with a THC Delta pen and they act like, what is that? We don't know anything about that. It's been out for 2.5 years. What are you talking about? You stupid assholes. You want to be mad? I'm getting fucking mad now. Don't fucking mess with me.
Who are you yelling at? You alright?
The airlines or anybody that thinks I am a terrorist. Because you want to do that to me? Well, guess what? I don't play that game. And because I don't play that game, I know what you want. That's what happens when you're a little bit extra sensory. I already know what you're thinking. And because of that, I know how to react at all times. Don't you dare test me like that. Because every time you do, I will outwit you, outsmart you when you don't even know it. I'll even play the part of acting like
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci. He's a man. He is a man.
Uncle Vinny?
Uncle Vinny, Robert De Niro. Yo, let's go.
Shout out.
Yo. But more so than that. Al Pacino. Shout out to the Al Pacino.
OG.
He's the man. He's the best man.
Shout out Scarface.
Yo. Did I say best man? Yo. Hey. Shout out to AEW and to Miro, the best man. And now,
Chris,
God's favorite warrior.
Al Pacino impression? Go.
Hey, you really think that you guys would try to make me angry, in the airplane by calling me a terrorist? You know nothing of what a terrorist is. I mean, why? Because I got a weird looking skin, right? I played the devil's advocate. You don't want to know the kind of power that I have, because just like my new show on Netflix, that I capture and I kill Nazi soldiers and people that love Nazi people.
That's on Amazon Prime.
Thank you. Well, guess what? You want to treat me like that? Fine. Hey guys, I'm Kermit the Frog.
Alright, that's pretty, so it was a good trip all in all. It was a good time. I mean, other than being considered part of jihad and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was decent. I got a nice outfit. Yo.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry.
Where'd you cop that at? Where'd you get that hat at?
I got this over at a shop inside Gulfview Square Mall.
I was in a square mall.
Yeah. Right. It's called a square mall because it keeps on getting shorter and shorter.
Shrinking.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing online, you know?
Not just that, but when you have a place as dumb
what?
as Gulfview Square Mall, learn how to fucking do business.
Jeez.
Sorry.
You are fired up, buddy.
I am. I can't help it.
All right.
I'm Chrissy Pissy Poo Poo.
You're definitely pissing up the storm, man.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm called Chrissy Pissy Poo Poo.
How's that dip? Pretty good?
I don't really taste anything anymore.
You just need to throw something in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have my pen, so I can't just keep on hitting that like.
Well, that's probably a good. You need to take a break, Chris. I'm worried about your brain cells.
Well, I haven't had any for a very long time.
And with all your CTE, dude, that shit's nuts. You know, it's not the best combination.
No, but at the same time, with the THC Delta / THC Mary Jane, the real stuff. You know, if I don't do it, like some of the things I can't do for whatever.
You can't function without it.
What?
You can't function without it for certain aspects, you said?
No, I can function without it.
But you can do it better when you're on that cloud.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like today, before I came here, the reason why it took me a while to get home, longer than most, when I went to the bank, I started regaining my love for climbing cliffs. And that's why I said...
Regaining.
Like...
I didn't know you had such a passion.
I didn't know I had that either.
Wow. Congrats, dude.
So...
It's always good to find that, you know?
It is. And for me, the harder the better, so...
More of a challenge.
It is.
You're all about challenges.
Oh, always.
It's because you're a terrorist. But yeah, shout out terrorism. No, never mind.
So, like when I left to go to the bank today, shout out to Chase Bank over at. Oh, and I have one more thing about Chase Bank. Hey, Chase Bank, why don't your security does your job?
What are they doing?
Why do you let yourself let your financial accounters, the people that take money from you because it's their money, why do you let these scammers and these real terrorists take over your website, take over, hack
They hacked it?
your account
Russian bots?
all the time?
Really?
But
Wow.
because eventually you will lose the people. And you know what happens when you do that.
Revolution.
Scorpio Sky. Shout out to Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky, Top
Who is
Flight.
this?
You want to know who Top Flight is?
No.
Adam Lambert.
Who are you shouting out?
Jorge
Masvidal?
Masvidal.
I know that.
Peyton Van Zen.
Who's that?
Peyton Van Zen. Peyton Van Zen. And
Is he a
Junior
wrestler?
De Los Santos.
You shouting out every random wrestler?
No.
Oh.
Top Flight.
What's that? The golf company?
No, it's a new faction in ACW. Sorry, AEW. Sorry, Tony Khan. Sorry, Young Bucks. Young Bucks, I'll tell you what, I love you guys. And I am. And I want to be elite.
Hey, put your
But
hat back on. Show some love for Mitchell and Ness and Kevin Durant when he used to be for the Warriors. Dang, that looks good.
thank you.
That's a nice fit.
Thank you. It's a Mitchell and Ness original fit. That's
Dude,
why it fits so good. I love it.
It's nice. I
Yeah.
like that shit.
But to add on to AEW.
Dude, I don't want to talk about wrestling.
Okay. Okay.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
You want to do some improv?
Yeah, let's do some improv.
You want me to give you a topic?
Yeah.
So you are a leprechaun that just found a pot of gold, but the only way you can retrieve the gold is that you have to give Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft a rub and tug. Go ahead.
Oh, it's about I found me. Oh, bot. Sorry. Yeah, I am a leprechaun, and I found me gold.
Oh, you found the gold?
Yes, I found the gold.
Okay. You just can't take the gold.
Why? It's my gold.
There are requirements to finding and retrieving this gold.
What are the findings?
Well, you already found the findings.
No?
You found the gold, that is the finding, but to retrieve and take the gold, you must go with Coach Belichick
Ah,
and rub and tug him out.
it's funny to say Coach Belichick. Coach me. Coach me. Coach Belichick. Bill Belichick. And Bill Parcells.
No, Parcells he's long gone. He's out of that game.
Oh.
It's just me and Kraft.
All right.
Getting rub and tugs.
So, Bill Belichick and I and Robert Kraft are all friends. And we already had the findings, and we already had all that because who do you think gave me the location of the gold?
How did you find the gold?
Yeah, it's me, Bill Belichick, and well, you know, you really think you know everything about the leprechaun over here when you don't realize that you know, I have a lot more power in both worlds.
It's
And
'cause
Robert,
you're a Sith. You're a dark Sith.
no,
Yeah.
No.
You and Kraft are the Emperor and like Darth Vader.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's proven. Tom Brady came out. He was Luke Skywalker. He came out.
No.
These
No.
are facts.
No.
Stephen A. Smith said this shit.
You know, we could keep it on that, or we could keep it on the gold because everything is on the gold.
True, that's facts.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be.
Robert Kraft is over here, and he's like, it's almost like you're playing a game.
That's Robert Kraft.
You're playing a game of polo and a game of crochet.
Have you played this? Did you play polo?
I have. I am Robert Kraft.
Did you play with Bill Belichick? What's his name? Bill Belichick?
Yeah, Bill Belichick, he's here.
I can't see him riding a horse and like doing that properly without falling off.
That's because I don't use a horse. I use my flying abilities.
Oh. See? He's a Sith. Dark Sith.
No.
It's facts.
No.
It's true.
No.
It's on ESPN.
I deny it.
Stephen A. Smith said it.
No.
Okay.
Aaron, what are your thoughts on Stephen A. Smith making Kyrie out to be a villain because he doesn't want to get the COVID vaccine? He can't play in New York.
I think Stephen A. Smith has no right to say anything on the matter of Kyrie's health and his decision on that matter, and he shouldn't act like a tyrant when he has no room to talk. He is on ESPN, so he has to kind of push that because that's the way a lot of corporatism is going, unfortunately.
Well, I thought we were still on the topic of Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft, because Robert Kraft has one more thing to say. Well, guys, I'm going to be featured on Madden 2023 as me on the front cover with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, man.
Nobody's buying it.
I turned into John Gruden, man. Come on, man. I'll tell you what,
Johnny's
man.
here. Johnny's in the building.
I'll tell you what, man.
What happened to your Raiders? Man, you lost to San Diego like that on Monday Night Football?
I'll tell you what, man. We're still 3-1, man.
That's
We're
still
pretty
pretty
good.
good. That's still
We're
pretty
pretty good, and I'll tell you what. We're gonna go to the Super Bowl this year, man.
Oh, yeah? You're calling Super Bowl, Gruden?
I'll tell you what, man. We're going back, and I want Brady.
You
Brady,
want to play Tampa Bay. That'd be a good Super Bowl.
if you wanna realize something, man. In 2001, man. I'll tell you what. Was it
I think
2001?
it was 2002.
2002. Sorry, I'm so mad. 2001, because in
2001 is when the Patriots won their first Super Bowl.
Yes. And who did the Patriots beat but my Raiders?
In the playoff game, yeah.
I should have won that game, but it was
Snowing out.
Robert Kraft
The Brady
and
tuck-
Bill
tuck
Belichick,
roll.
man, and TV, man. I'll tell you what, man. They ruined me. But I'll tell you what. I'm back, and I'm gonna take and beat Tom Brady. I'm gonna make sure he can't go back to back, baby. I don't know where I went.
You're on a roll, dude.
I want to hear more about Stephen.
Yes.
What happened?
I want to hear more about the Stephen A. thing.
What about more? What else?
Chris's opinion.
Huh?
I want to hear Chris's response to you.
Chris, what do you have to say to Stephen A. Smith making Kyrie out to be a bad guy for not taking this forced vaccination?
Well, first of all, I have something to say to,
Why are you acting like Gruden right now?
I don't know, sorry.
Be normal.
Okay. To anyone that thinks that they need to play a side at all, people have to forget. People have to remember that.
They just have to forget it.
Yeah, people have to remember that ESPN is TV, which means TV is entertainment, which means that ESPN is still in the entertainment business.
Owned by Disney, which Disney primarily the shareholders are Chinese market.
The problem is that Hey, I'll tell you what, that's some pretty good gum there, man. You know, I had a guy over here by the name of Jim McMahon, man. And he never played by the rules. But I'll tell you what, I like that piece of gum, man. It's good stuff. But, back to, Kyrie. You know Kyrie. You know, Kyrie is a person, and I think
Is he really? I didn't know.
as good as he is,
Plays the cyborg.
as good as he is, I mean, I think he has the right.
Well, I think they're either gonna. I don't think they're gonna force them. They're either gonna fine them each game that they play without it,
Mm-hmm.
which is it's just too much. It really is. There's too much.
I mean, how much are they gonna fine him? $15,000 every game? 25?
I'm not sure. I didn't see any numbers, but
15
There's
times
talk of
15
it.
times 4 is 15 million. You look at all the endorsements that he makes. He doesn't have to make any money on his NBA salary. He can play, and because of the playing, he'll make so much more money due to endorsements, and
But
probably
what
in
if those
the
endorsements start dropping players that are not following the line.
you drop Kyrie, you're making a mistake. You lose money.
Oh yeah, I agree, 100%.
They're not going to do that because he made them so much money. Like, he has his own shoe out, Kyrie's.
Yeah.
I think it's for those that make so much money that if they don't want to get vaccinated, they're not going to get touched because they have
But I
too
think
much
the
money.
NBA has so much more star power because it's more of a face sport. You know, there's no helmets. There's only 10 players, basically 12 players that are really a part of the team. So those big face value players add that much value to each team. So yeah, if they do try ripping those
Yeah,
guys.
it's not.
I think Draymond Green said it the best. I don't know, it was a couple days ago. He was talking about the matter, and if Tommy, you want to throw that clip in whenever you edit it, I think it's pretty good how he addressed it. Him and Jonathan Isaac also. I don't know if you've seen him. He plays for Orlando. Yeah, he's been. I like what he's kind of saying too.
Shout out to Jonathan Isaac and Florida State Seminoles, man.
Florida State represent.
Yeah.
Like, you've had that Coke in your hand the whole time.
No.
Just going back and forth with it. It's just, that's unreal. You do that when you're nervous or something?
No.
Okay.
No. What was it? But going in with Kyrie, I think in the end, I think some people that don't want to get vaccinated, I mean, who are we to say? Plus, he's going to make more endorsements because of it. His
Yeah.
name is so big that he's one of the people because he doesn't want to get vaccinated. Like, not saying that any other player isn't a part of the people, but, you know, they made a decision. It should be respected.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, to the matter where, you know, your health is so politicized nowadays, it's just like, that's not even a good place to even be in general, when you're politicizing medicine that has to be mandated into somebody's body and they don't want it. I mean, that's should be your body, your choice.
exactly, it should be your choice.
I mean, you should consult your doctor, see what your personal doctor says on the matter, and kind of go from there. You know?
Yeah.
Because he knows you best. He knows your body. You know, if he's been with you for a while.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the best advice for where you should go.
Oh, yeah. But sorry, I lost my thought. But you look, I'm not talking about wrestling here. I'm talking about MMA and UFC and other sports. But why? I'm just saying why? Why are former UFC fighters, like big names like Jorge Masvidal, who's today one of the best MMA fighters, UFC fighters anywhere. He can go anywhere and he'd be the biggest name. He's the new Conor McGregor. Conor, and I love you, Conor. I love you, Conor. You guys are the top two. You guys are the top two. Jorge Masvidal and
say Conor McGregor.
Yes, thank you. And Conor McGregor. I'm sorry, Conor. You, and it's not a rib on you. You have been the best for so long. You are the most entertaining fighter for the past 6-7 years. The only other one could have been maybe Anderson Silva. The day that Anderson Silva broke his knee like that, it was a start because he lost a step. A full step right away.
Yeah, he was never the same.
No, but kudos to him because he still found ways of being relevant and winning fights.
He's doing exhibition boxing matches now. He fought Vitor Belfort, knocked him out. I mean, these guys, I think this, like, celeb fighting game, I think is a nice little market for retired fighters or retired boxers, MMA guys, mix it up a little bit.
Right, but why are they going more into entertainment?
What do you mean?
AEW. AEW, and what I was getting to was Top Flight. Top Flight, Peyton Van Zen. Peyton Van Zen. One of the best female strikers in UFC today. I say today. Jorge Masvidal. As I said, the top two. One, it depends on the fight, but it's two. It's one and two. One.
Dustin Poirier not up there when he beat Conor twice already.
Because
you gotta put him up. Jorge doesn't even have a belt right now.
No, but Jorge, I'm talking about entertainment.
Jorge, selling tickets. I think Jorge, Nate Diaz, Conor. Yeah, those are your top guys in the UFC,
but that's why. And I will say, Daniel Cormier's waiting.
Probably who's that one guy? Usman's getting a lot of. He's doing really good. He's getting some pay-per-views.
Right, but Daniel Cormier isn't. He's waiting not as someone who is just, like scared of a fighter. He's curious because what they're doing is it's the biggest names going into AEW because they want to show that these MMA UFC guys, they're a lot more than just plain fighters. They have entertainment value. Mm-hmm. There's fighters that are better at times than the two. I say at times, very rare, but at times. But they're Conor, Jorge Masvidal, even Junior De Los Santos, Peyton Van Zen, all these. I'm sorry, I missed a couple names, and you can kick my ass when I come to AW, hopefully, because I would come back. But the names that I meant, they are the best for entertainment purposes because they understand, like Brock Lesnar, that when their fights when they get old, and older may not be like 40, 45, it could be 28, 31, and they're just like, I had enough fighting. I could still win anytime I want, but I want to do something else but stay in the same kind of industry. Mm-hmm. So they go straight into wrestling. Not because, they think it's a UFC fight, but because they see that there is so much value in merch and everything else.
Right.
When you go to wrestling.
Especially like if they're a big name in the UFC and they cross over.
Exactly.
It's like bring their fan base over to that, then they get introduced to the already established fan base that's already there for that.
That's what I mean, and they would be the top guys and that's why they're called Top Flight, because if you get a reaction from any of the fans, that means you're doing your job with that person. If the whole building's going crazy, you're a legend, man. You're amazing. Shout out to Chris Jericho. But this is a first wave. I think because we're seeing how much, it's being successful, at least in AEW. Could we see fighters go into WWE? Because, you know, WWE is going to try to say, I want to make a counter and come back. And I'm going to assign these guys to your guys. Because if Jorge Masvidal is on the show, if Junior De Los Santos is on the show, any of the UFC fighters that were on there, Peyton Benzen, they're all under contract from AEW, which means anytime they're on there, they're making probably $1 million. Because Tony Khan can.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
Feel better? You get it all out? Anything else you want to talk about, Chris Piss? This machine?
Well, I talked for 40 minutes. I didn't give you
Is
my...
it 40 minutes already? You just... Wow, that's impressive. I don't know how you do it. I could not talk that long. Someone paid me. Well, it depends on how much. Maybe I'd figure it out.
Well, for podcast, you know, anytime we're doing this, even though we're talking to a screen, it's like wrestling promo city. It's much greater than that, but...
Is that what it is? I thought it was a podcast. So I think this is just cut wrestling promos all day.
No, what I'm saying is promos are 2 minutes that want to get your point across. We have 60 minutes.
Gee, 60 minutes.
Well,
shout out.
we talk a lot longer than 2 or 3. And we make our statements across. That's the same thing. We talk about what we learned, what we know, and how we feel about it. That's the same thing as a promo, except for it doesn't become a promo after a certain point, and that when it becomes, you know, something else. But in anything, the only thing that matters is, you know, this is all entertainment. You know, we have fans. Fans are entertained. We're entertaining
Because
them.
of you. You're a machine. Nobody's ever seen an alien, so...
Oh, they
Shout out
probably
to you.
have.
No. You're the first real life alien that's like made his way in the world. Yeah, you should be proud of yourself for that.
Oh yeah, I'm proud. But at the same time, you're here with me too, man.
You're calling me an alien?
You're not an alien.
I'm
You're
Anunnaki.
No, you're doing this with me. So that means you're
I'm an
kudos
alien.
to you too, man.
I appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
of course. And shout out to a director, Tommy.
Direct Tom.
Dude,
None of
Tommy.
this would be possible.
Without you, man.
The anchor, the captain of the ship,
Yeah.
Tom Bot.
Yo.
Shout out Fresh Tuesday Productions.
Yeah. And
If you do not know about it, you should check it out on Instagram, Facebook, all those beautiful social media platforms.
yeah, and on a side note, anybody wants to see anything more about what I do, because I have
What are you doing? A lot of karate and
karate,
official
just
Mortal Kombat stuff.
yeah, I climb cliffs.
Yeah, you need to start getting some videos of that.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I'll start getting videos
You should
of
start training for like climbing, like doing cliffs and stuff, and eventually just do Mount Everest like by next year.
heck yeah,
I mean, why not?
right?
Go to the very highest.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck it. Go
Yeah.
big or go home.
Yeah.
Go big or die.
Yo. And to anyone else that has helped us along the way, shout out to you guys.
Yep.
Like again, without any of you, we wouldn't be here. So kudos to all of you.
We would be here probably still. No, it's yeah.
But it's I'm serious.
Let's
Like
be
kudos to all of
realistic.
you, because
Still
like if
but shout out.
yeah. Like but they saw something in us. If they see
They
something
saw
in
something
us,
in you. They said I've never seen an alien. Freak them out. They're like, holy shit.
you're a part of the show too, man, so they
Not
saw what
me.
you can
I
do.
just sit here and laugh and you just do alien shit.
You're on screen, so
I mean, kind of.
yeah. But this is
I'm a chameleon. Nobody can see me. I'm shielded. I can camouflage myself.
this is just what we do.
Richa.
This is just what we do. And anyways, just thank you.
Just kicking.
That's the one thing I have to say, because
I just
you
can't-
made it before us, and you've done everything to the fullest. Hey.
Who? Halle Berry?
So. And
I just want to shout out your hat. Mitchell and Ness, shout out to you and all the products that you make.
yeah.
I mean, without this hat, Chris would not be able to function. So, thank you.
Oh man. Stay tuned. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I go, follow me on Instagram at official Mortal Kombat lover.
Love her.
And I have videos of pretty much everything that I do.
It's the greatest account out there. You're missing.
No, it's not the greatest account, but
It's pretty solid.
like
I remember when we were in college, your original Instagram,
yeah.
there were the most random fucking videos of you just doing shit. He would have videos of him just in his car playing music and just films it. He'd have 25 of just those.
Yeah.
Just, there were some funny ones on there, but there's some like
Really bad
videos
ones.
like, why is this even on your account? It's just a video of his car dash playing music. It's like, oh my god, he's an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am an alien.
Alright, let's end it with, I'm a fucking bitch.
And a couple of my movies for adult industry, which is strictly comedy. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea.
Strictly comedy.
It's
Comedy,
comedic improv.
porn.
It's basically me being a geek person and me seeing a hot woman
Applying for a job.
applying
Yeah.
for not applying
thought
for
you
a
were
job,
applying for
but
a
getting a promotion.
Yeah, you go in for a promotion, and the fetish is that the girl just dominates, harasses the guy, belittles him, makes him feel like he's a little bitch, right?
Right, exactly.
That's the whole fetish.
But the thing in that is sometimes the workplace is like that. And
It is.
and
Now
like
nowadays, women are fucking sassy. They're bossy, dude.
but
You guys are favorite and it's not now.
What?
but what I'm saying
Get to it. What's going on? What are you gonna say? I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
No, you're good. But what I'm saying is, in that video, which I am not, I do not play this, but as someone for entertainment value, in those videos, I played a fucking bitch. I'm not one in real life, though.
Oh, you're talking about the one you're in a wig and high heels and stuff, and you got gagged.
No, that one was different. But I will leave it like that. As entertainers, sometimes when you
gotta
believe
step up.
in your craft so much, any opportunity you get, because you don't know when the next one is going to come, especially when you don't have any connections where it's like, oh, I can do a video right away. It's whatever that person wants, as long as you don't get hurt or anything like that. This is, you have to understand, this, that's where the entertainment industry is so much different. Because it's all acting. I mean, what? Cosplay, Halloween. Halloween is the same thing, except you're doing in front of a camera. You have to understand that if as an entertainer, you have to show that you can get the crowd involved, and you have to get them to make an opinion of you. If you can't sell entertainment, you can't sell anything. Anything you do. But if you can, then go to the next step. Go to the next step after when you're done with that. And eventually, you will be a good Hollywood star. That doesn't mean big movies. That means maybe Netflix or even being on what do you call that? Your Voom or Zoom or something where you take little.
You mean TikTok?
Yeah.
Zoom or Zoom?
Yeah. Yeah, you could be on, but not just TikTok, but anything you want to do on any platform.
You can do it.
If you're that good, then you can see like what you.
Boom or
Yeah,
Zoom.
it's all about timing and talent. If you have that, you can be
You can be it.
anything you want.
If you dream it and believe it and will it,